Hi, Colin Birchall here from Smart Technologies, and a huge welcome to our smart partners across the globe, and welcome to another That's a Smart Idea. The 1 minute video, which very rarely lasts a minute if you've tuned in before. Sorry, we've got so much to say here at Smart, where we here at Smart for Business help you, our smart business resellers or partners, sell more smart business products into your customers and add value to your smart business proposition. So this is part 2 of our High Secure series, and I have been again joined by 2 of the true legends of Smart. We've been joined by Rick English and Charlie Levinson. Hi guys, thanks for joining me again.
Hey Colin.
Rick, last week we were talking about High Secure, and you gave a really great definition of it. So if anyone missed last week's edition, or didn't get a chance to see it, could you just give us a bit of an idea of what High Secure means?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So High Secure for Smart means that the words refer to a high range of security features and protocols designed to ensure that the devices meet the stringent security requirements, particularly for use in sensitive environments like government agencies, military operations, and other organizations where data is paramount. And what High Secure typically means is no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no microphone array, no video camera. And if you want to change it based on your particular requirements, you can add a sound bar or something like that.
So it's fairly secure, but it does have that flexibility for our partners to be able to add what they feel is required for the project. Thanks, Rick. When we talk about projects, could you give me or give our partners out there some use case examples, some examples of how you've deployed the technology and how it's fitted with the end user's requirements, without naming specific people, because I appreciate the security is paramount, isn't it? So, but if you can give me some examples, that'd be great.
Sure. So, as you know, the U.S. federal government, we deal with a lot of other governments and boots on the ground that have to deal with translators and stuff like that. So one of our end customers that teaches other languages as a secondary language, really uses a true immersion. And one of the ways that they do that using the smartboard is we have all those keyboards for all those other languages, and they use those keyboards to seamlessly integrate and teach the U.S. troops those languages.
And I guess that means, because we've got that international feel about Smart, the fact that we're present globally, that is a massive benefit to someone like the State Department or the federal government or whoever might be using this technology. So a lot of training examples and things like that type of thing, really.
Right, absolutely, and it's just very seamless for that particular customer to do that.
Okay. And Charlie, it's not just defense though, is it? It's not just, I know we talked about defense as a use case there, but can you give us a use case example where High Secure has been paramount, where it's not been specifically defense or blue lights?
Okay, actually. So we had a customer, but probably about 6 to 9 months ago, an oil and gas company who had for some reason bought one of our competitors' products, and they were sat there in their meeting room, unpacked, still packed, simply because they realised they had Android still on there, and for them that meant that it was a complete security breach for their command and control centres. So they literally, and our competitor wouldn't allow them to send them back. So they spoke to Smart about what can we offer. We talked about the High Secure side of things. They loved it. We went in and showed them, and they purchased and have been using it ever since because it fitted the bill that they had.
So you're saying effectively, like oil and gas, anyone who's like utility companies like water, electric might find this useful. So if any of our partners out there are working in, that's where they could potentially talk to those people about that, which is great.
Absolutely. And engineering, for example, who don't want any data stored on the board because everything is very high security focused. So they don't want any of that data being saved anywhere near the board. They want to be able to connect it with a high secure PC and be able to then take the board away, knowing full well there's zero data on there. So it works perfectly for them.
And it's interesting, you said their competitors, they couldn't use one of our competitors' display, and Was there a reason? Would there be I thought all our competitors would do some sort of high secure solution. Is that the case, Rick, or is it that they're not the same? What's the feedback you've had from some of your end users?
Well, when I was talking about the high secure, Charlie brought up a great point. A lot of our users also cannot have Android operating system. So they use it as a bring your own device. So they don't have to learn any new programs or how to operate. They already know how to use their programs like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or whatever they're using on their PC. We seamlessly add that ink and touch to whatever they're doing. All you have to do is download the free app, which is Smart Ink, and we've already got those approvals for many of our federal governments. And it's just that total ease of use. The training is very low level. Anyone can walk up, pick up a pen, and start using that. And that's what's really key to our customers.
And someone mentioned to me the other day that with our product, it's with competitors' products, sometimes you can accidentally switch the Wi-Fi back on or switch the Bluetooth back on. What's that about?
Right. So with I can't say all of our competitors, but with a lot of our competitors, they say it's high secure, but it's not really high secure in the fact that the Wi-Fi is just turned off. So if someone knows what they're doing, they can come in there and turn on the Wi-Fi, turn on the Bluetooth, and start sharing data, just because they want to get on the web. With ours, you physically cannot do that. It cannot be turned on or anything like that. It's not physically connected in our board.
Because we don't have the components in the board, right, to be able to do those things. Whereas a lot of our competitors still have those Wi-Fi functionality and so on embedded in there, and it's more a reconfiguration of the board itself, isn't it?
So I guess it's worth checking, or end users worth checking that, if they do a factory reset on the board, that those features aren't going to come back on another board, whereas that's not going to happen with us, basically. So that's a really good to know, actually, and it's something I guess people could find a way around as well, which is with products that enable you to do that reset and then bring everything back. So no, that's really good to know. So I think we've covered off quite a lot about high secure, and I really appreciate your time over the last 2 weeks, guys. But where can our partners find out more? How can they get more involved in promoting our high secure products to their end users?
You can go to www.smarttech.com/government.
But you'll also see videos on our Smart for Business YouTube channel as well.
Well, all that remains for me to say is thank you so much for your time, Rick. Thank you, Charlie. I really appreciate your input on these 2 editions of That's a Smart Idea. Once again, I'd like to say a huge thank you to our partners out there. We can't do this without you. We're not number one. We're not top of the table without your support and your business. So thank you for your continued support. If you want to find out a bit more about smart products, please, we'll have some links below that you can go to watch previous videos that we've done on That's a Smart Idea, but also links to our videos on our YouTube business website that Charlie was mentioning about. So until the next time, thank you for joining us. Keep on winning out there for us. We really appreciate it. And keep on trying new things, because that's a smart idea.